Tobias. Esse cara aqui ainda é desconhecido. É você, o Clayton, meu amigo? Você tem cara de Clayton.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Porra, pra informar, você não informa sobre a doença, meu amigo.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Ok.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Tá certo.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Tá certo.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
What?
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
A caixa de correio e a carta. pequeno buquê com um vale médico para uma consulta grátis escondida nas flores. Tá certo. Ó. Seu nome surgiu em alguns diálogos, minha filha. Vem cá.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Não teve a legenda da segunda parte que ele falou.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Nossa, ela realmente não fala.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
Pra mim parece, cara. Pra gente confirmar se ela é muda mesmo. Como é que a gente confirma isso? Ela tá só... Caralho, 5.000 de experiência. 5.000 de experiência. Acho que eu vou enfeitiçar e vou matar ela, viu?
Very well. Goodbye then.
Cara, você só vai ficar viva porque você tem uma opção ainda que eu não sei o que é. 5.000 de experiência. Oh, pera, eu tô procurando a caixa de correio. Por enquanto eu não encontrei nenhuma. Tem alguém chorando. Cadê a bosta dessa caixa de correio, cara? Tem um monte de casa, nenhuma delas tem caixa de correio. Aqui é que não vai ter mesmo caixa de correio, tá louco? Não dá pra chegar ali. Ele não vai pra lá. Pra que tem esse lugar aqui, cara, se não dá pra ir pra outro lugar daqui? É só pra se esconder mesmo, se tu estiver sendo caçado? Sei lá, não tem muito sentido subir ali. Aqui eu já rodei, vamos ver pra cá. Aqui foi a casa que eu entrei. Se eu vir pra cá, eu acho que eu saio da região. Tá, cadê a bosta da caixa de correio que eu não vi nenhuma? Meu amigo, meu mundo por uma caixa de correio. Tá dizendo que é por aqui, cara. Vale médico nas flores. Aqui, não é isso aqui, vermelho? Carta de Darius Petresco. Minhas queridas e amadas crianças. Lamento não ter dado notícias por alguns meses. A situação em Londres está complicada. Eu sei que parece egoísmo e tolice enquanto vocês, minhas crianças, ainda vivem em um país consumido pela guerra, mas também há uma guerra em andamento aqui na Inglaterra. Uma guerra contra a pobreza e contra a injustiça. Esta é uma guerra de qual pretendo participar. Apesar da minha idade avançada, é por isso que escrevo para vocês hoje. Eu não voltarei para a Romênia. Isso significa que provavelmente não verei vocês novamente antes de morrer. Não fiquem tristes, minhas queridas crianças. Agora vocês já cresceram e têm suas próprias crianças. Vocês conhecem o sacrifício que às vezes precisamos aceitar para tornar o mundo um lugar melhor. E é isso que farei agora para me sentir útil uma última vez. Desejo a vocês uma longa vida e feliz. Uma vida longa e feliz. Beijem meus netos por mim e lembre-se que seu pai ama vocês, mesmo estando em um país distante e frio. Do seu pai sempre amoroso, Darius Petresco.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Beleza. Darius
Darius is a
Petresco.
bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Ok. Agora a gente tem bastante informação sobre o Darius. Agora a gente pode ir para a Liga da Legenda.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Vamos lá.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Go away. Requiem enfeitiçar nível 2 eu ainda não tenho.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Pronto, agora eu posso começar a descer o cacete em todo mundo. Cadê ele? Começar pelo velho. Meti a mão.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Tá certo.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Como assim, velho?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife.
Ué. Ah, tá. Fica azul porque... É, tá certo, tá certo. Depois é que some.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Então nós vamos agora encontrar com a garota e vamos fechar daí, galera. Já deu bastante, já são 5 horas de stream, caralho. Isso porque eu só ia fazer 2 horas pra verificar como é que tava a stream. Cadê a Dorothea? Ela fica aqui dentro, né? Dorothy. Ah, esses aí tem pulso. Não dá pra mexer no diário, na cama não dá pra mexer também. Esse barulho aí ensurdecedor. Esse barulho.
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
Ixi.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Me pergunto se tinha como tratar esse cara.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
Você está inventando as
I
coisas enquanto a
suspect
gente
it was
trabalha,
more than
doutor.
intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nossa, eu tenho a opção de matar ela agora. Eu não tenho... Faltou uma pra última opção. O que faltou, velho? Eu tenho pego todas as pistas. Não é possível que eu tenha deixado passar algo. Cara, eu tô muito cismado agora, velho. Só que o jogo salva automático. Não tem como eu parar aqui, buscar o que tá faltando e voltar aqui. Então as minhas únicas opções é ou eu poupo ela, ou eu abraço. Poupar ou abraçar? Decisão difícil. Eu quero abraçar, mas se eu fizer isso aqui ela vai morrer. E o pessoal daqui vai tudo se fuder também. Ainda mais que ela é a cabeça desse lugar, então... Vamos poupar momentaneamente.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Pista fracassou. Não dá pra eu examinar melhor o cara.
It's locked, all right.
É, não tem como eu examinar melhor o corpo. Mataram ela de qualquer modo.
Die, vermin!
Ô, filho da...
Oh my god!
Porra, caralho, assim fica difícil. Pronto, acabou. O que aconteceu? Mataram ela? Não deu pra ver. não tô achando ela. Não, ela tá de boa então. Não parece ter ninguém com ela. Ah tá, ela tá atrás dessa porta, beleza. De boa então é tranquilo. Mas é isso aí. Daqui nós vamos ter que voltar agora lá pro outro lado lá do mapa, passando pela ponte. Mas nós vamos fechar por aqui hoje, minhas sombras. 5 horas e 20 de stream. Eu espero que tenha ido tudo aqui pra Twitch, pro YouTube. Eu vou... não sei se vai ser hoje ainda, amanhã ou semana que vem, provavelmente. Pode ser que eu puxe pra semana que vem, pra eu poder me focar em terminar primeiro o jogo. Mas nós vamos ter os episódios com qualidade normal do canal. 1080p, 60 fps, etc. Mas por hora é isso aí. Por mais que eu queira continuar jogando aqui, eu sei que se eu continuar, o sono que eu tô não vai me deixar aproveitar o jogo como eu deveria. O que é uma pena. Por que nós precisamos dormir, não é? 2h39 da manhã, é isso aí, galera. Fui.